welcome to my world of food, and today we've come to Sloane Square and we're going to take a little walk around Sloane Square and then walk up to Knightsbridge, so Harrods. Now today's quite a significant thing for me because I actually went to school in Sloane Square, so let's show you what's happening. Sloane Square is one of the more exclusive parts of London. It's got a lot of high-end shops. Down this way we've got the King's Road. There's Peter Jones, which is the flagship for the John Lewis Partnership. And we have a little fountain, Royal Court Theatre, and lots of nice restaurants. So let's have a little walk around and we'll show you what's available. The Duke of York Square is really seasonally decorated. We've got Jacques flowers, nice selection of flowers, and a lovely little walkway. This is very seasonal. Make lovely pictures for Instagram and Facebook. So let's have a look what's in here now. And so we come into the square and we got the flavours of the Lebanon. Some nice clothing shops. Now, I presume Ortige, and they've got some nice fragrances. Looks to be from Sicily. And really nicely designed, very colourful window, very eye-catching. Nice little bag there. And we have a little piazza in there, Hayley Menzes, and this is like high-end clothing stores, very stylish, very colourful. Now it's mostly clothing stores here. So, unless you want my fashion advice, I'll sort of keep quiet and just show pictures of what's available. Now there's Dubarry of Ireland, sort of high-class traditional tweeds, do very good boots. Now we have a Ceylon at Oscars. It's not a great sign for business when 50% off coming up to Christmas, and that's Trilogy. Now there's an eating establishment here on the left. Obviously, being winter and being cold, there's not a lot of people eating outside. Let's just have a look at the menu, see what they've got. So, well, chicken, meat and eggs are all free range and fish is responsibly sourced. So they got pork, fennel and chili meatballs, beef shin, pork cutlets, fish, we have sardines, fritto linguine, and a mix of starters. Richard Ward, a hairdresser, all very tastefully decorated. And it's actually very nice, nice ambience, would be very nice. Maybe later on, I don't know, maybe people will come out, I don't know, but it's probably cold, so may not. Although the chairs are all out and But this is lovely in the summer when people can actually enjoy it in the sunshine. And now this opens up into Duke of York Square, and there's lovely smells coming from the food. Food's all getting nicely prepared, nice and fresh. Lovely smells coming from it, which is a great sign. All nice fresh ingredients in front of you so you can see what you're going to get. It's always a good sign, so you know it's all fresh ingredients. Lovely smells coming from the food.
The best you can get.
It's the best you can get. So
Absolutely.
the name is Terra Brasilis,
Yes,
from Brazilian food. So,
yes.
so if you're in London and you like your Brazilian food, come here because you'll get the very best you can buy.
Thank you, Ada.
Thank you. Now we have fluffy bao buns here, and that's all. Like that, yeah. That's all been prepared in front of you as well. All nicely prepared, and already expecting to be very busy today. So. Now on that one, the next one now is delicious chicken wraps coming up here. Jerk chicken, and all different curried lamb patties, Jamaican patties, roasted sweet potato and pumpkin, saltfish and Jamaican patty. Now we have some nice cakes here. So we have a vegan meal box, a meat meal box, and patties with some lovely, look to be homemade cakes. Raspberry and white chocolate rum cake. It's a lovely selection of cakes. Take home with a cup of coffee. Now we have the Sicilian brothers and Sicilian pistachio and hazelnut. I don't know how to say it, and so I won't. Sicilian arancini and Sicilian arancini. And now that's all cooked in front of you, so you can see it cooking, and they're also got the prepared ones already. And now we have fresh falafel with wraps, boxes, halloumi wraps, and again, really nice because everything's prepared in front of you, so you can see what you're getting. There's all fresh ingredients. Now we have some nice cheese here, so we have cheddars, blue veins, parmesans, all nice cheeses. Now we have British inspired macaroons, a nice selection there. And they do gingerbread, cranberry, rosemary, orange, chocolate. Great selection altogether. And very nice. Now we have the Kensal Sugar Kitchen, marshmallow treats for parties, for dinners, for no reason at all. And that's all nice in front of you, and you can see what you're getting, and great selection. Thank you. And now we have nougat. So they're all gift wrapped and packaged, so they'd make a great present for Christmas. If you're down in Sloane Square, this is the place to come to eat. And then we have the Wild Tea Company, which is a Chinese company doing tea in front of you. And then we have chocolates. So these are Diana's chocolates. Hello there. So big range of chocolates. All made by this lady here, and this is Diana, and she's got a name on them. And so if you want a present for someone, or
Down, check out King's Road.
definitely, and great selection as well. Yeah, it's definitely the place to come. You got a sweet tooth, come and see Diana. Thank you. And now we have Argentinian Grill. So they're doing steak sandwiches, steak and salad boxes, and you can have cheese on there, and the gentlemen are cooking that behind the counter, so you can have that while you cook. And then finally we have some, I presume, artisan breads, bread winners, wholemeal spelt sourdough, white sourdough, so good selection of lovely bread. So you're right on the King's Road, so pop in and buy your bread here if you have your bread. Now, you got more stalls over here. And this is the Duke of York Square. The French Babel, Caniel specialities, and lovely selection there. Hold on, got some Christmas theme with reindeers, snowmen on them. So ideal for Christmas. And then if you like sushi, we have sushi all prepared at the front there. Now we got more Argentinian here, so let's see what we got. Now this is something different here, this is not the snakes. So empanadas,
Can I have 6?
and
Empanadas.
they're all prepared, tomato, basil, mozzarella,
4 chicken and 2
ham and cheese, got chicken, and they have beef. And now we have Sicilian pastries, good selection of all different. So Bianco, Classico, hazelnut, amaretti, Sicilian pistachio, chocolate nuts. And now here's what we have here. I presume it's mulled wine. So you've got lovely, and you've got mince pies, got a glass of wine. If you want a beer, this is the place to come to. And now we have Halloumi Fries down here now. So let's see what the Halloumi Fries look like. It's a really lively, buzzy place. So you've got the Halloumi Fries here, and they're cooking them at the back, and this is what you would get on your good selection of everything. What I presume is called an oyster bar, and the man's shucking the oysters and preparing them, and got all the oysters there in the cages ready to go. And we have a fish shop here with the scallops, sea basses, salmon.
Freeze them. 3 months. Obviously, 3 months is the limit.
And then you have your cooked seafood on the right, and you've got your mussels here as well, and sea breams and prawns. Now we have a baker shop, a German whole grain baker shop. So they have cinnamon and apple, spelt honey, carrot. Got a big selection: German cheesecake, almond cake, double cheesecake, white chocolate, gingerbread. And you have a nice selection, $2.95 100 grams, and really nice selection to choose from. And that's the homemade fudge, cookies and cream. Now you have partridges in there. Opens from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock 7 days a week. So we have different kinds of truffles: white truffle with maple syrup, white truffle with acacia honey, white truffle with clarified butter, black truffle paste, and a big selection. So this is the place for your truffles. We take genuine care of our truffles and other ingredients to ensure exceptional quality and flavours. Now we have crepes and galettes, so that's prepared in front of you, and they're making them nice, they smell nice, fresh ingredients, and they're prepared so you get them nice and warm there, and all freshly prepared while you watch, so you can't get any better than that. So if you're hungry, this is the place to come to eat. Now we have a farm shop with homemade gourmet burgers. So the burgers are on cooking now, nicely cooking, nice meaty burgers, and cheese. And you have a selection of free-range eggs as well. And then you can buy your meat here. So you've got lovely sirloin with a nice covering of fat, ribeye steak, you got your ribs, your picanha, lamb loin chops, shoulders, pork chops. Lovely pork chops, again nice bit of fat, pork shoulder and pork belly, good prices, so definitely a nice place to come to. We have Italian street food, and there's the menu there: baratina, porchetta, salsiccia, I don't know what that is, pizza rocket, and that's prepared in front of you as well, so you can pick your flavours and ingredients. Now we have Mediterranean paella, chicken, chorizo, seafood and vegetarian. So it's all nicely cooked in front of you. And so regular's £7, a large one's £9, and all fresh ingredients, all prepared and you pick what you want, and that's now turned that square into a really lively and buzzy place, and not bad at all till the bus came along. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little detour and visit my school, which I haven't seen for many years. So I won't bore you because you're not interested in having a look at the school, so I'll be back in a few minutes after I've visited. I didn't fancy going when I was there, so I'm not going to spend too long at it now. Now, here we have the side of this Peter Jones, which is a John Lewis, which is one of the better department stores in the whole country. And for every wish, there's a gift. And so there's a little selection of gifts for your kitchen that you can have here. So wish and there's a gift. Going with the Christmas theme. So you've got some Christmas trees which act as shelving and display the different gift ideas that you can get. Gifts they'll love to bits. And all different things from trainers to games, cameras, watches, earphones. It's all there at Peter Jones. Now, more gift ideas. This is for the young ones. So you've got a range of toys and games, chess, and some stuffed animals, and very traditional, a little wooden track with wooden trains and bedding, giraffes. Good selection. What's very nice is there was so much concentration is on buying and retailing. The Salvation Army have got a band here bringing the Christmas spirit, bringing hymns for Christmas and keeping it Christmassy, as well as you could say. And there's the middle of Sloane Square where they've got a fountain and nicely lit up. Would be very nice at night to see that. And selling the big issue, who's got into the Christmas spirit, and he's a star in his own right. So if you're passing, make sure you say hello to him. And this is exquisitely decorated for Christmas. We have Cartier, and got a lovely necklace there in the window. Quite simple, with a animal of some description, and then nicely done. They've got their own Christmas tree outside and really gone overboard with the Christmas tree design outside, and looks very nice. Definitely brings the Christmas spirit home to people. Mill Hill, very nice church, which is really nicely decorated. We haven't got time to pop in, but it is open, and you know, it's the contrast between the retail environment and the spiritual environment. Now we have another stylishly decorated red rose design, a jeweller's, Lawrence Coste, and next to it we have a little piccolo bar where you can go in, get a cup of coffee. Now this is the road, Sloane Street, up all the way up to Knightsbridge. So I've got some shops all the way along, so if there's anything significant I'll show you. Here's Pickett's of London, and high-end leatherware, and again done very nice with a Christmas design in the window, and Pickett's very nice high quality leather bags, cases. Joe Malone of London, and they've got they've got a little house, and in all the windows it's all done with their products. Very tastefully done. Everything's tastefully done here. You know, this is a very high-end part of London, and everything's has to be good to catch the eye. There's a lot of money around here, so if you can catch people's attention, it's well worth shops. We have all these little Christmas trees. Now, there's sunglasses available in there, and more Christmas trees, and it gives it a really nice seasonal design. Amelia Wickstead coming soon, and lots of people about, lots of people enjoying themselves, and it's a nice area, lots of little quiet little side roads and squares. We'll pass a couple of parks, but they're just for the residents, so I'll show you later on when we come to and now we have Cadogan Place, and here's one of these private squares for the residents. So as you see, you live here, you get your little key, and there's a big padlock to make sure undesirables like me definitely don't get in there. And you know, considering this is quite a built-up area of London, you know, it's a lot of green area, nice, peaceful, quiet, and somewhere where you can actually sit down, relax and enjoy. That's something very unusual. We look like we've come to some beehives, so you must actually have bees, and you can get honey. Well, you can't get honey, but if you live here you probably can get honey. So can't see much of that in the country, but that's very good because that attracts the bees and they pollinate the flowers, so that's what would keep the flowers very nice and colourful. Then the Cadogan Hotel, which is very tastefully decorated, and this is about halfway between Sloane Square and Knightsbridge, and again everything around here is, they've really pushed the boat out, you know, to get it decorated and have it nice, and they've done a good job on the Cadogan Hotel. We just start to come up to where the shops are. We have the Icelandic embassy on the left, so we have another one of the gardens for the residents on the right. This is the Cadogan Place North Garden for the enjoyment of Cadogan Place residents. And then we've got the Icelandic embassy, so if you come from Iceland, that's where you probably come to get your passport renewed. We are coming up to Knightsbridge. They've got some decorations and some lights across, which again would be nice at night to show you you're about to enter Knightsbridge. And on the other side of the road we've got Hermes, and they've got plenty of security. They've got their little Christmas trees to keep it aware that Christmas is on the way, and some little gift ideas in the window. I don't know what they've gone for, like a sandcastle effect. And then the other side we have we have Prada, Giorgio Armani, and so this is starting to get, you know, real high-end shops now, and so everyone's queuing up now. This is obviously a nice La Pereira, and big queue to get in, so very popular place to buy your, the big names come one after the other now. So now we have Chanel, nice handbag, probably quite basic designs really. Oh, the jewellery is nice, and nice Christmas theme, little stars, and no, that's quite a nice jacket. That's a bit more like, I think, and again it's quite plain then, million. And Gucci, so lots of clothes shops here. And this is the real party look. You're going to be seen at the Christmas party. Maybe not in that one, it might be a bit cold. It might be more for summer. Never know. And Giorgio Armani the other side of the road. And as we walk down, we have the Christmas trees, seem to be the theme at the moment. And nice buildings there. This is the start of Knightsbridge, Yves Saint Laurent there, Gabbana, and they've got a lovely feast design in the window, which very attractive, very eye-catching, and now nice stylish jacket there, and maybe a bit more probably on the sexy look this side. Now you got more Dior on the other side, Fendi over there, Versace, Bulgari. Be careful taking pictures of the jewellery shop, especially when there's a couple of guards giving you the evil eye. And so Versace not really doing much for the Christmassy look, so there's not a lot there. Although some it's a nice little drinking glass cup, whatever you'd like to call it, sunglasses. You go with the Christmas tree theme again. And now Montclair. And again, some shops are going with the Christmassy theme and some aren't. This one doesn't look to be going for anything in particular. Probably what they'd be selling every winter. Now Fendi again, they don't seem to be pushing the Christmas theme at all. So we got Gucci the other side, Roberto Cavalli and Millennium Hotel. Probably was very good in the day, looking a little bit dated now. Little pub serving food, the Gloucester, and it's very oldie worldy look to it, so very nice. Got the Christmas decorations up, so looking very well, and the Christmas tree. And now, so on the menu they do the pub classics: scampi, halloumi and chips, 8-ounce sirloin, rump steak, half a chicken. And then we have a designer shop from Paris, and again not really going with the Christmas thing, but they've got a pink pony. Now Gina, again loads of clouds seem to be everywhere this Christmas, and they're like, if you like the blingy, so you got the shoes, the handbags, the trainers, very highly blinged up. So if you want to be seen, that's the place to buy your shoes, and you actually catch the reflection as you come by. We have Louis Vuitton, and so again not really gone with the Christmassy theme. Very nice trainers, they look very nice. Handbags and cases. I don't know, do they just buy the Christmas trees in bulk? But everyone seems to have them, and again going with the Louis Vuitton theme on them. And again Hogan the other side, Omega, Amalfi. So we're nearly in a high street part of Knightsbridge. Alberta Ferretti, a ladies' clothes shop, and again nicely decorated with the Christmas theme going, and they got some really nice jumpers there, green, quite bright, but reindeers, persons. I'm on the naughty list, and I'm on a naughty list, so doesn't seem to be many good people buy this stuff here. They're all on the naughty list here. Now, as we go a little bit further up, we're coming in. Now there's a nicely decorated building there. That's nice. That would look really good at night. And so as we come up here, we have Christmas hampers. This is the famous Harvey Nichols. Now, again, this is one of the really nice shops. Have very nice eateries on the top floor and very nice Christmassy theme. And so it again has the really bright colours. Again, presents in the window. Most of these are probably paid for. The company's paid to get their advertising in the windows, and so a selection of gifts that they would provide in a bright colourful way. And then on the 5th floor you have the terrace, bar and cafe. This is Brompton Road, which goes to South Kensington. Famous for one little shop called Harrods, although you have lots of high-end shops. So there we have Rolex there, right there, watches on the left, Hugo Boss, and then all different. We have Lacoste and sweets. I don't think you're going to find a pound shop here somehow. It doesn't seem to be that kind of area. And lots of people, but there is ordinary shops there as well. It's not all totally ridiculous high-end prices. So you have Kingdom of Sweets, Holland and Barrett's and Starbucks. So we have a bit of a selection of ordinary food. Now we have some very nice shops, but what seems to be standing out is while they seem to be, you know, have lovely products and, you know, very nice quality products, most of them actually seem to be quite empty, which, considering this is a Saturday before Christmas, and as you can see there's so many people about, but there's not actually that many people in the shops. And I don't know, is that a bit worrying sign for the economy? Don't know, but like as you see, Russell and Bromley's not too bad, there's people in there, Zara, but there's so many people about, and the shops like selling all the high quality stuff are really quite empty. Now we have Harrods, so we won't be going in today, but we'll have a look around the outside and see what they've got decorations. Side of the road at Harrods, we seem to have a market of some description, so might well the food will go and investigate, and then we'll take a little walk around and then we can see what's in the window at Harrods. Now, seems to be a lot of thing going on here. Now, some of these young ladies are collecting for charity and they're really happy. So that's always a good sign when people are happy. So the ladies are very happy. So now there's a little eating place here. So now there's a bank which I believe is closed. And there's a queue to get your food in there. So we'll walk along by Harrods. Just have a look down here first before we head for Harrods to see if there's anything else. Again, what us common people would call a chemist, but again very empty and all different. Now this would be one of the main entrances to Harrods, and I suppose Chanel would sponsor it, so you've got the Chanel presence and an entrance which looks like a bottle of Chanel perfume. Now we have on the right, on the left, I mean, we have Carpo, which is selling cakes, food, everything like that. And then a Pizza Hut. And again, while it's a lot warmer today, it just isn't warm enough for people to be out eating, so there's not a lot of people eating at the moment. Again, it's probably coming to lunchtime, so you think they would do, but they're not. Now, Chanel must be paying an awful lot of money to have this advertised and done at Harrods. They have really got, like in this corner and that main entrance, all Chanel, so they would need to sell an awful lot of Chanel products, but in Harrods they probably do, so it's probably worthwhile, and I'm sure they would have costed it out anyway before they've done it. And there's the famous Harrods sign. Just take a little walk off the beaten path, because opposite Harrods is an embassy, and you may know this embassy. It's in Hans Crescent. It's the Republic of Colombia, and I believe that is the one that Julian Assange was in. So a bit of history there as well. Now let's get back to looking at Harrods. Yves Saint Laurent showing their Christmas wear and their perfumes, and they have Harrods exclusives as well. When you're a big store like Harrods, these big companies want to be involved with you. That's why Chanel probably paid a lot of money to get their stuff put in the window. And so this is the perfume hall. Again, lovely Christmas decorations, keeping the theme, and again the windows are very tastefully decorated. And so again, this is Dolce & Gabbana now with their Christmas offerings. And then we have tuxedos. I suppose that's more any time of year, but maybe they're trying to hit the Christmas party. And then if you're into your skiing, you have Zegna products. And so if the snow comes and you can get away, you can get your products to go skiing with here. Then we have Brunello Cucinelli. Again, quite plain, nothing very eye-catching with that. Forever Guardians of Beauty and Dreams. I suppose it's a classical, stylish look that keeps going forever, never looks out of date, and always looks tasteful. Now we have some more men's jackets here, and Dior have a little selection there at this entrance. And at Harrods, this is a bit of class that they have. They have the guys in the green jackets holding the door open for you, and that's what makes it so exclusive a store, because that little touch of class that they provide is everywhere. And then we have Louis Vuitton advert again. Now we go to Dior. Now Dior really pushing the perfumes here, and it's very nicely decorated with the perfumes on. You could call them plinth sticks, I don't know what you'd call them, and lots of them. So this is the lobby Harrods collections, where you can click and collect, and you can order food. And again, Dior obviously sponsoring that quite heavily, and more Dior then on the window. Now we have on the other side, we have a Harry's, a busy little restaurant, and more Dior really pushing the boat out to get their products advertised in Harrods. Although this is the far end of Harrods, it's not exactly the busiest end of it, so they pay a little bit less for this and then Miss Dior. But it all just gives you ideas of presents to have And again, I think that's the fragrance area. So now we walk around to the front again and see what's available here. So that's Kylie Skin by Kylie Jenner. And then we have a Cafe Juliet, and they have all different dishes, light dishes, sandwiches, starters. You can have a lobster biscuit for £19, wild camembert and potato patavia £22, spatchcock chicken for £25, and even have traditional French ice cream. So you can get a Christmas Yule log for £9.70. And if you look, there's some lovely decorations on the actual buildings, which people are probably so tied up with looking at the products in the window that they're actually not going to look at these. And in fact, this is probably the back route anyway. So the foundation stone was laid in September 1911. So Harrods has definitely stood the test of time and been around a long time. This is Hans Mansion, so people actually live here. Isn't this a lovely decorated front to your house? And then you've got some really lovely architecture that go in. And then we have an entrance to Harrods there. So again, that nice little touch where people hold the door open for you. You know, just the little things that make such a difference. And Harrods are noted for taking every single opportunity to deliver top quality service.
Don't film me. Don't film me, alright?
Now, so Dolce and Gabbana pushing the sunglass theme here. And then on the other side, Only Roses. So it's a little flower store and really nice. It's got the Christmas theme going, some lovely colours, and hopefully they sell lots of flowers today. Now we have a cafe nicely decorated for Christmas. Looks very nice inside and very stylishly decorated. And let's have a look what they've got on the menu. So Italian theme, pastas, risottos. So you can get a spaghetti with king prawns for $20.95, salmon, the cost $22.95, and good selection there. Burgers, so their burgers, chicken burgers, $19.95, and then doesn't matter how high-end an area is, there'll always be a McDonald's somewhere, and in this case the McDonald's is straight across the road from us, and there's a queue to go in. So they're enjoying the McDonald's. So now there's another little cafe and shop. You've got the tables. No one is sitting outside today. So we have a barber shop there. Then we have chapati and carrots. So you can sit outside or you can eat inside and have your food. And again, a few empty tables. Now you have a Turkish kitchen there. So this is the mantil. So let's have a look what they're serving. So you can have a starter of hummus for £8, chicken shish £18, lamb fillet shish £21, lamb ribs for £19. And some more Indian cuisines. Not sure if they're open yet. So Arabic street food. So something is happening soon, but unfortunately it's not happening today. Very nice flower store with a nice selection of everything. And so a great selection there. The man prepares them and and then if you want some Christmas decoration, you have some berries. And there we have a very nice laser hair removal, but again, beauty treatments, all nicely decorated for Christmas. And again, a little cafe, lots of little cafes. So this is Carpo which has nuts, chocolate and coffee, and it's a very nice selection, all different things, nicely lit up, nicely decorated. Very nice specialty coffee shop, roasted by us in London, very nicely decorated. And again, you can go in, get your coffee and coffee beans and have tea, coffee, and there you are, people are sitting outside, so coffee, and you can have a sandwich, something to eat, and so that's always very popular. Then we have Lebanese Cuisine next door, and again preparing the food, so you get a great variety of different kinds of foods and from different countries. And again, if you just want an ordinary coffee, Cafe Nero, the Italian coffee company, and next to it again we have a little cake shop, so it's all there, you know, total mix just in a couple of feet. So if you want nice quality bread, pastries, you know, it's all there, and everything is in such a small area that you've got such a great variety. You've got Boots the chemist there, you've got your bank, you've got Crockett making high quality men's leather shoes, and next door to this now we have a little Waitrose. So the little Waitrose is like a big one, only smaller though. It's a so the little Waitrose is basically like a very big corner shop. It doesn't sell the full Waitrose range, but it sells a selection of it. So you know, it probably concentrate more on the milks, the breads, and the basics that you'd need. And now Sainsbury's, again, like as you can see, they have their fruit and veg. So again, not the full range, but they would have a good selection of everything. So that, you know, if you just wanted your, like, you can even get a glass of wine, champagne there. You got your chemistry stuff. So a good selection of everything. And then you can get a phone next door, you can get food, and you can go to the bank, all in a couple of feet. The front of Harrods, all there, which lights up at night. The lights aren't on yet, but be totally pointless anyway because it's too bright to have them on. But again, more of the same, but we're hoping to come down here, so we'll get down and go inside Harrods then, and then we can show you more what Harrods is about. Lots of food to eat around here, and you have a great selection of cakes and pastries, and quality probably isn't very small. The queue to get in, and in fact it gets a little bit bigger, sorry, I misunderstood that. And very nice, tastefully decorated, and lots of people inside eating, and look to be enjoying themselves. It's wasabi, sushi and bento. You can come in here, you can eat in, take away, and then you have a Starbucks next door, so you can get a coffee and again have something to eat inside, or you can take away. And then Holland and Barrett's, if you're not feeling that well and you need some vitamins, minerals, go in there, although everyone seems to be quite well in here, so no one's buying anything. And then we have the Kingdom of Sweets, so they sell lots of sweets, and so if you've got a sweet tooth or you're feeling hungry, you can come in, get your sweets and eat them there. And so we've got some nice decorations the other side of the road. So you've got Ted Baker, Burla, Russell and Bromley. All of them. There's a young lady who wants to be a star. Yeah.
You guys like to donate to our charity?
I don't bring money with
It doesn't matter, the people that are
but the people that can, yeah.
You guys can donate.
Yeah, tell us, give
Where's
it.
your code? Your code. You can't do that on the street. You can.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
So basically, this this charity We do night angels, so people who go like try jumping off bridge, who are suicidal, we basically stop them while they're trying to do it. Homeless people, we provide food for them at night. And soup kitchen, we also provide food for homeless people, so you can come dine in our centre.
Good.
And the help centre is 24 hours.
Right,
You
so
wanna
there's a
talk?
telephone number there.
There's a telephone number, 020-7686-6000.
So that's the 24-hour helpline.
24-hour helpline.
Yeah.
If you need anything, just give her a ring and you'll get a solution.
So these girls are doing a great job. So if you're passing, please put some money in the bucket.
Please.
You're welcome.
Thank
you
you.
very much. Lots of food offerings here. So we have the Tattersauce Tavern, an old-style traditional pub with their whiskies and scrambled every day. So you can get a full English breakfast in here. They do the classics, so you can get a prime steak skewer, reasonably priced at $13.99. Fish and chips, $13.79. I can do sandwiches, salt beef burger, $13.99. And old style traditional English pub. And across the road there we have the Ristorante Italiano, and again that's looks very nicely decorated for Christmas. And Signor Sassi, again very busy, which is always a good sign. And so on their menu, pasta, carne. So if you like a baked rack of lamb with red wine, $24.65. Scallopino with lemon, veal cooked in butter and lemon, $19.30. And so you have all your pastas and different special starters. Lobster cocktail, $19.50. They do fish, do a great selection, and they're very busy, which is always a good sign. And again, it's attractive because it draws your attention. If you're interested in a new car, we have McLaren. So if you know them from the Formula One racetrack, or you know them from side, yeah, you have a nice car there, only £184,000. So if you're looking for a Christmas present, or you'd like to give me something for Christmas, you know what I would like. The area with traffic, so the other side of the road we've got Harvey Nichols. There's someone very happy there. And got Harvey Nichols there, very nicely decorated. That's the main entrance into it. Clock. And then we have the hotel there. You've got the Rosebery, have a Mandarin bar, Mandarin Oriental at Hyde Park. Very stylish entrance into the hotel. So if it's raining, you're covered. Lovely decorations inside, and then very tasteful decorations on the outside of it. And I don't think these are for Christmas. I think these are just naturally part of the decorations for the hotel. Again, there's something old style and stylish at these places. And there's the ballroom, so if you fancy going for a dance, this is the place to come to. Not sure if you have to be a guest there or you can come anyway, but that's where you go to dance. And then we have the Park Tower Club, the other side of the road, more Harvey Nichols. And now we head down for Hyde Park, so I think we'll just walk down and then we'll have to call it a day. There's covering the entrance into Hyde Park, and so we'll just have a little walk through Hyde Park. Again, we were here a few weeks ago with the Winter Wonderland, so we'll just have a look now, see is there anything different that we didn't see then. Again, mostly people riding bikes. I'm not sure if you're allowed to drive, maybe just taxis or buses come in here. And again, this is a very large park, and if I don't get run over, I'll be able to tell you. So there's an area which is a lake called the Serpentine which runs through it. Don't know exactly where it is at the moment, but I think we'll try and find it, and we'll just have a little look at the Serpentine and then we'll call it a day. So lots of people having a walk. Again, lots of people probably on their way to Winter Wonderland, but it's a nice day today. It's a lot warmer than it has been, so I think everyone's taking the opportunity to get out and about, and you can't blame them. If you do live in London and you have a horse and you'd like to exercise it, you have plenty of space to exercise it here. Nice gallop to run on, bit of sand on it to stop the horses hurting themselves, and actually quite a gallop. I don't know if you're allowed to go into a full gallop or not, but it's a nice place if you could. A really good day today, seen lots. So we started at Sloane Square, then we took a little walk up Sloane Street till we came to Knightsbridge. We had a look at the shops at Knightsbridge, and lots of people about. Bit worrying for the economy that not that many people in some of them. You know, I think by the look of it, a lot of people are just coming here for the touristy bits. Now, lots of people in Hyde Park, so they're taking advantage of the nicer weather today. It's a lot warmer than it has been, and you've got the Winter Wonderland here, and lots of people coming from the Winter Wonderland, lots of people coming to just relax, enjoy themselves. It's a very nice park, lots of green space, and especially if you live in London, it's nice to be able to walk for miles in the area and, you know, just relax and get away from the built-up areas. So we've had a great day. We're coming to an end. I'm just going to have a quick look at hopefully the Serpentine. I believe there's a monument to Princess Diana as well, but not really sure where I am. Oh, so at least I've seen water, I've seen ducks, I've seen geese, so I think we're at the Serpentine. So I'll have a little quick look around here and then we'll call it a day, and I hope you enjoyed the film. Thank you, and please like and subscribe. It does help us to make more films, and you know, you keep in touch with when we make a new one. We're going to do a lot of stuff for Christmas, so we're going to do Christmas ideas on what you can serve Christmas Day, what to eat, and we'll have a few little new ideas on it. So please like and subscribe, and you'll be in touch with all the latest films that we make. And thanks for watching today. The Serpentine, which is very nice lake, actually quite a large lake for a park. You can hire a boat, we've got bridges down there, and then over there you can see Winter Wonderland, some of the rides from there. So I'll just take a little walk down here and then we'll call it a day. Are you feeling the cold? You don't look too happy. Yeah? Oh, there's a boy giving us out now, telling us off. I think the swans are taking all their food, that's probably why. And so we've come to the end. We've had a lovely day. It's been really nice, and I hope you've enjoyed the film as well. So it's a goodbye from my world of food. Yeah, people having a happy Christmas. Absolutely. Yeah. just when you thought you'd got rid of me, I'm back again because I've just found something called the Rose Garden. There's a squirrel, got a nut, and he's heading back home, and he's looking at me. I don't want your nut, you're okay, you can have it. And again, probably not at, well, not at its best, definitely not at its best at this time of year, but still a nice little walk, and you can imagine what it would be like in summer when all the roses have came out. And so we'll just have a little walk up here a little bit further, and you can see Winter Wonderland. I think it's just about to start to rain now, so I think we might have just finished at the right time. The lights are all going on in Winter Wonderland now. And so again, very nice area. Just rain just starting to come now. So I think we've just avoided the rain, and everyone in a hurry to get home now quickly. Yeah, pigeons out for the afternoon stroll. Yeah, really nice part. It's got so much, considering now if you look over there, you've got the Winter Wonderland, and you've got this squirrel who I think wants to be on YouTube because he seems to want to be famous. I think he's looking for people with food, and I think he's so fat, I think he's had plenty of food in the past. Yeah, sorry little man, can't help you. Yeah, you're a real star. No, you need someone with food. Yeah, we're no good to you. Yeah, it's no good to us. Yeah. Yeah, you're looking for someone who's got a bag full of food. Yeah. Yes, the food you're after. Yeah. Sorry, I can't help you. So, say goodbye from my world of food, and hopefully you'll find someone who has got something soon. See you, little man, and goodbye.
Yeah, they said say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen, catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling, check my list twice, most of y'all done, sleigh bells ring.